What is this disgusting freaking save loading you got here, Neo? I mean, Jesus Christ, we're trying to
I'm not editing it out because who the fuck cares? It's just a fucking loading thing. Also, this is Thunderwave Cave, and don't worry, I'm running through this part.
No more casual strolls.
Here's what I don't like. When you're running, your animation is still going at the pace of walking.
Well, that's already running, so it's not just skipping.
Yeah. And also, we fucking bolt when we run. Also, I almost die here.
Yeah, running is basically like incredibly cheap because you auto regen health while you run and everything. It's basically like a modern first-person shooter.
Yeah. And I eat the orange berry we have just to show full recover. It's basically for no matter how much health you have, it'll almost always be a full recover. I don't think I've ever had it not be a full recover.
Well, I don't know, when your HP starts like going like over like the 100s, then it'll like heal you to like, I don't know, like a little bit under, but still. I like the music.
Also, I finished this thing off because it's a coward.
Oh my god, you're so ruthless, goddamn.
Okay, yeah, some Poochyena, they have the ability run away.
A Pikachu would be forgiving and everything, and you're just like, nope.
Some Poochyena have the ability run. Well, all Poochyena have the ability run away, and when you damage them enough, they'll run away. They'll avoid contact with you, and you can just leave them alone after that. Cause they'll
Speaking of running, speed has nothing to do with anything in this. The speed set has nothing to do with anything in this game.
And there's a blast seed, overpowered at this point in the game.
Well, I don't know. I'd say the throw items are generally always like overpowered, like gravel rock, for instance. You get like absolutely a
we're going to show off the gravel rock soon.
Huh?
We're going to show off that soon, actually.
Right. I mean, seriously, you can like defeat Skarmory in like 3 blows with the freaking gravel rock.
Skarmory, I take out really easily, but you'll see. Just warning, Pikachu is a really good choice if you want to play this game easily.
Yeah, because basically all the bosses in this game are part flying, so yeah, you got that advantage.
Yeah. And Cunt Punter's still leveling up.
But yeah, as I was saying before Neo rudely interrupted me, as he frequently does, there is basically no speed stat in this game. You always go first, unless, you know, you walk up to the other person.
Yeah. Or, that is true. Though later on, some Pokemon will have agility, and when they use agility, they move 2 spaces at a time in their turn.
Yeah, and they can do, you know, 2 things at a turn and stuff like that. It's really just, your speed is really just how many times you can attack in a turn.
Yeah, which you won't make any use out of unless you have agility. But anyway, yeah, we're just rushing through Thunderwave Cave here. 2 Voltorb. They're a gang. Chain gang right there.
You know what? You know how it's incredibly inconvenient to have your partner, especially, and I just realized a really big design flaw, but it's really inconvenient to have your partner follow behind you in a game about going down narrow passageways, because then when you encounter someone in these hallways, they can't do shit, your partner, I mean.
Oh, another thing about the apple right there, you have the belly meter basically your hunger meter basically. See, if that goes down all the way, you'll start losing health while walking around. So you have to keep your belly at least somewhat full, and then they almost kill Cunt Punter, but I don't let them. If your partner dies, you have to restart.
Well, if your main partner dies, if you take an optional partner, they just disappear basically.
Yeah. Now, right now I don't have the runaway tactic for Cunt Punter, so I just use avoid the first hit, which will basically say just fucking get away from the enemy.
Yeah, that's another thing I thought was really cool in this game, the fact that you could configure the IQ of your teammates so they won't be absolutely retarded. I think it adds a nice little interesting dimension to
And now I'm running around in circles to recover his health, and I'm gonna check it right now.
But yeah, obviously running while running pretty much, you know, heals you an amazing amount. It also drains your belly much quicker. Though I'd say I have unless I'm like on a dungeon that has like 50 floors, hunger has always never been a problem for me.
Yeah. I mean, at this point in the game, you don't have to worry about all those factors yet. I don't think we get any gummies this part.
Oh yeah, gummies basically, depending on their color, will increase your IQ amount, allowing you to learn new tactics.
And there's a gravel rock. We'll show it off soon. But first we gotta get some monies.
Who casually leaves Who casually just leaves all these items around? I mean, really,
Yeah.
what wasteful people.
One thing about running, if you run, so many times when you go over an item, it won't pick it up because it just says you stepped over it. So you have to walk to an item to pick it up.
Running also attracts enemies.
And here's where I rudely show off my gravel rock.
Yeah, aiming can be occasionally like a bitch in this game. Like requires too many steps just to I gotta aim.
I just wake the fucker up. Unfortunately, he has quick attack, so you can attack from that much away. So rude. He just wanted a nap.
These Pokemon just can't stand still. It's like they all have ADD or something.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw a gravel rock again because it doesn't matter. You can still attack me from over there because of fucking quick attack.
Yeah, you get a ridiculous amount of gravel rock, and the fact it does 20 damage is fairly decent. So if you don't want to waste PP on, just keep chucking gravel rock. Really.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's sort of in dungeons like these where, not specific dungeons, like this can happen in any dungeon really, but it's occasionally times like these where you just end up like, roaming a fourth, like 3/4 of the map, not getting anywhere. That kind of gets annoying.
Yeah, and then you realize you could have just taken a turn right where you started and you would have gotten to the end right away. Also, those things are wonder dials. If you have a status effect, like your attack is being lowered, if you step on that, it'll return it to normal. But it'll also return it to normal if your status has been raised. So, yeah. Keep that in mind.
I really hate it when your partner goes all autistic on you and just starts attacking basically people who are just minding their own business.
That guy looked at me funny. And here's fucking those are the Magnemites.
Oh god, the freaking caps lock's key is stuck.
Yeah.
My god, it reminds me of how I typed when I was 12.
500 Poke. Unlike the sequel, we get to keep it all for ourselves.
Well, yeah, not to mention the sequel for like the billionth time, we also get a lot less.
Yeah.
Because people in this town are full of Jews.
Alright.
And your partner fucks off to like sleep somewhere in the forest or something while you enjoy the luxuries of what was his house.
Ooh. Mysterious dream time.
Pikachu dreams of himself. Well, you dream of yourself, rather.
He dreams of himself sitting in a fucking place where he... Who would dream something like this? I'm like, if I had a dream, it'd be badass.
Well, clearly, I think this shows that Japanese people do not dream, and this is what they think that people dream about.
Yeah. Fucking Japanese people.
I think I dream.
It's kind of how dreams work, Pikachu.
Pikachu's awfully peppy in the morning.
Yeah. No mail. Oh man.
Wait, I just realized, but why do we keep referring to him as Pikachu? The correct name is Neo.
Oh yeah, his name is Neo, that is true. Well. God damn it, me. And here's where we show off Pokemon Square, basically your hub world for the game.
Music's pretty cool. But yeah, it's basically just entirely comprised of shops and other services that stuff you can do.
Yeah.
No, yeah, storing money is incredibly important because, if you die in a dungeon, you, lose half or all your money.
No, you lose all your money, you lose half your items.
Oh, right. So, yeah, you kind of want to deposit basically all the earnings there.
Yeah.
This game really, you need to deposit stuff. You can't just, unless they're super ballsy or just really stupid.
Especially at this point, because at this point in the game, there is absolutely no reason to bring your money to the dungeons.
I believe it. Wait, is it in this game that Kecleon shops appear in the dungeons?
Well, there are Kecleon shops in the dungeons, but not at this point in the game.
Alright.
That's much later on. And I'm
straight down this path.
I'm talking to showing off some of the NPC dialogue. Lombre. I like Lombre.
I think we can all establish that all Pokemon are completely dead in terms of personality.
Yeah. And there's Bells. Sproudables.
I still fucking hate that cunt for his tower in gold and silver. But yeah, okay, the post office basically functions as where you get all your missions from, and that's basically it. You know, yeah, just they're ranked in terms of ease and your like reward and stuff. And
all your non-plot important missions, that is, like.
Yeah, because you need to get like to certain levels to do stuff.
Now, see, as we have 2 missions in Tiny Woods, I can take both of them and we can complete them in one go. So
why don't you take the other 2? I always I accept every single mission that's on the board to A, be an asshole to my neighbors, and so I can become the dominant explorer, and B just for ease of convenience, so I don't have to keep returning. I mean, just because you accepted the mission doesn't mean you actually like took it on, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
you need to go through you have to go through a second menu to actually like activate it,
which is kind of retarded. And
yeah,
here I deposit money and then promptly go back for money because I want to shop, and then realize there's nothing to shop for, and I put my money back.
Such is the redundant life of Neo King Ghidorah.
I can't waste my Jew gold on all of this. Oh, I actually walked past the shop, like, oh, I don't know, fine, fuck, I'll return for money.
Could you really trust some other non-Jewish person with your money?
No.
Oh yeah, okay, so basically this is distinguished. The green Kecleon says your basic wares, you know, apples, cherries, healing items. Green Kecleon sells you stuff like TMs and other utilities.
And orbs. I don't go to purple Kecleon because purple Kecleon's stupid and green Kecleon's a bro.
Dude, purple Kecleon, I'm surprised you didn't call him a faggot. I mean, seriously, those colors are awful. I mean, yeah. Girlfriend.
He'll guard them. He'll guard our money jealously, apparently.
Do you think that a Persian just has like a freaking, like, a whole, like, vault in his back that he just swims in like Scrooge McDuck?
Yeah. Now here I go. We're gonna take on both jobs in Tiny Woods.
How do you get KO'd in Tiny Woods? Where you're like level -5?
What were they even doing there?
I don't know.
Alright. We're back here. I didn't speed this up for some reason. But we do get to level 10.
But yeah, this dungeon was, even though it was at first a pushover, becomes even more of a pushover. It's really pathetic. Also, I believe I forgot to say, but you actually get more XP for killing people using your actual attacks and not just slamming them.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna waste my PP on these low lives.
They don't even deserve the respect of me killing them.
Oh, here I'm just checking my mission objectives, just to show what you're supposed to rescue.
But I mean, it usually tells you if you've reached the floor with your mission objective.
Well, I'm just saying, like, so because there are different missions that aren't just rescuing. Sometimes it's give this person an item.
But doesn't it still tell you like what floor, or is?
Yeah, it's still when you get on the floor, it'll tell you you have reached the mission objective floor, and there's Paul.
Oh yeah, also for
who was
some
just
reason
aimlessly lost and couldn't apparently just find the rest of the stairs.
Wow, the qualifications for being a rescue person is awfully low. Although what always annoys me is that the people you're supposed to give items to, like rescue and stuff, they always deliberately avoid you.
Yeah, and it's even worse when we get to the escort missions. But we'll get to that when we get to that.
I just realized how crappy Cyndaquil's sprite looks.
What? How? Cyndaquil?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I still have Cyndaquil's tactic.
Look, Cyndaquil's just eyeing that execute.
I still have his tactic on avoid the first hit, which I just realized here. At least I think I realize it. Oh, there's Pidgey. Yeah, we rescue Pidgey, and then we magically teleport him out.
Apparently your rescue badges have the ability of teleportation. I mean, these Pokemon haven't mastered like basic industrial like goods, but they've mastered freaking teleportation.
Why don't they just give a rescue badge to everyone? They'll never be lost again.
No, but they need jobs. Yeah, Com's got some Oran berries. Woo.
5 rescue points. Rescue points determine your rank. Rescue.
Yeah, getting more rescue points allows you to get higher leveled missions.
Yeah.